Welcome back. This is Sammy33, your host, the GSN. Continuing with our series in the Cards franchise. Not a great experience last night in terms of wins and losses, but it is what it is. So the Cardinals will start 2-4, but let's take a look at how that played out.
Their swings. Miley sets. First pitch on its way. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit.
This is like old times. Pujols with the extra base hit and Yachty with the clutch hit.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so
Why am I not surprised?
Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
The fossils get it done. Ball.
First with one down. Now a drive to right field. This could do it.
Damn.
Game over. Walk-off home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
And just like that. Tough way to take an L, but that's how the season starts for the Cardinals. Reyes can't close the door, and we don't give Jack any support. Then we go into game 2. Get the early run, get behind, a big error in the fifth inning, and we run into trouble again. But we can redeem ourselves in game 3. I'll add that here after I strike out.
Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And that ball will stay fair.
Let's go! Guess who strikes again for the first time in this franchise? We have a Cardinal home run, and because it's Carp, too early for that.
And now pitch on the way. A swing.
Carlson, that's going to be off the wall.
Gone to lead off the inning.
Oh, yes.
Like legit off the wall, right off the top. Dylan Carlson,
Shot to right center.
the
First
first
home run
of
the
hopefully
game.
many.
And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
GG Dylan.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad.
The Cardinals get 4 home runs in this game, led by superstar control Matt Carpenter. Cardinals hold on late, get their first one of the season, 1-2, and then we head off to Miami to face the Marlins.
Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning.
Godly.
Now they've got a chance to really set the
Dude
tone.
is a monster.
Runners in scoring position that they obviously
Wish I could do anything like a quarter of this in real life.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. I'm set with the 0-1.
And that continues.
Drive base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say the pitching coach
Maybe we leave in Wayno a little bit too long, but we only score 1 run. Big L.
That's the first strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. ball leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Ouch. That's the second time Duvall's hit a home run off of me. I think at this point, that means we just stop pitching to him.
He hits them in bunches, hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is into the alley here. Should be extra bases even for Molina. One run is scored. Here's a
Push.
runner around third.
Yachty.
Score easily. And they
Yachty comes through.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in two more.
Yachty coming up with a 2-run double. Adds to the lead to complete a 4-run inning for the Cardinals. And they bounce back, taking the win 6-1 over the Marlins. Big game for Edman, 2-run home run. Bader also get on the board with a multitude of hits. And we go to finale. Surgery schedule was
Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And this one is gone.
Yeah.
A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
I see Flaherty has continued his struggles from MLB The Show 20 of giving up solo shots.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up
Dickerson hit me well. Challenge. Some bright spots, but big picture.
Slap hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Duvall is digging for home. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Well, that at bat shows clearer than anything that some guys they
Oh, yes.
just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Perfect with him being a lefty, but Carlson just doesn't have the arm. Second time I've been walked off.
Final score this afternoon.
Same thing. And the Cardinals lose. Nolan Arenado. First home run as a Cardinal for this season. Well, I guess altogether. But we lose the series and are 2-4. Looking around the league, the Marlins on the road come back to beat the New York Mets. Have you heard that before? The Mets blowing a lead. Edwin Diaz, you can see down here at the bottom, takes the L. Thor pitches well, decent enough. 6 hits spread over 6 innings, 3 runs, but the bullpen can't hold up their end of the bargain. And the Marlins improved to 5-2. Good start for them so far this season. They took 2 of 3 against the Cardinals, and they keep moving up and up. And behind the start of Winkler and home runs by Ian Happ and Wilson Contreras, the Cubs take a game against Pittsburgh on the road 5-3. Happ, Contreras both with 2 runs batted in. Nico with the 5th. You can see 10 strikeouts collectively by the Cubs pitching staff. Bullpen gets the job done. Kimbrel, clean 9th. Anderson, as you're probably going to see quite a bit in this franchise for Pittsburgh, just the Pirates pitching staff struggling. You get Ponce coming in and pitching well, but it doesn't matter. The 5 runs, the Pirates just not able to add enough on the board offensively, even though you get home runs from Stallings. We all know him for his finest card last year, and from Frazier. The Cubs move over 500. Pittsburgh dropping under. Will they get back? We'll see. And now for some live action. We are going to head out to Baltimore and tune in here to an at-bat by a nice young prospect. You may know him. First name Bobby. the young RBI off of the old Felix Hernandez. And that gets the ball rolling early for Boston. Early season win for them, 5-1 over the Orioles. Felix 6 6 innings. Hopefully not too many more, but probably likely. Heading out again to another game. We're going to head to Houston, where we see Matt Olson taking Zach Greinke deep. First home run of the year. Two contenders that you expect to see in the American League West when all said and done. So early, you say these games may not count, but nice to see one of your star players have success early on against their ace. And that gets Oakland going early. And as you're going to see here in just a sec, they got going in a hurry. 11-6, big 6th inning, and a nice win against a rival. Now let's turn back to the Cards.
And so far this season, one of the big concerns, even coming back to St. Louis, Mr. Albert has struggled so far through 6 games. In the DH spot, 2 of 22, no walks. So he is really struggling. Maybe some home cooking will help get him back in line, but on the road he has struggled thus far. Getting over a lot of baseballs, countless double plays, and he's had opportunities to drive runs in. Though, even with all that being said, maybe he's starting to turn the corner. It hit in his first game, it hit in his last at bat. Maybe this is a sign that things are on the up and up, but some home cooking will do him some good. He will continue to bat 6th in the lineup for now. We'll see if he can start producing. Otherwise, we may have to move him down in the order or consider platooning him at DH. We will see. But at least for this homestand coming up, he will get the opportunity to keep thriving in that spot. And on the flip side, a big question mark coming into this season, knowing how Carp has batted IRL and also how I do bat with Carp. It was a concern batting him 4th. Some voiced their opinion thinking maybe he should drop a little bit farther down in the order, though he has struck out a lot. He also has been one of the big keys in this offense, being able to drive the ball. His average is 304, OBP 333, slugging 696. He has 2 home runs, leading the team in home runs and extra base hits in general with 6 runs batted in. Definitely does not seem like he's going to be the Carp that we've seen in 2020 and 2019, getting back to that second half 2018 form. Will he be able to keep that up? We'll see. The next matchup is going to be very tough with Burns. Milwaukee's got a good bullpen as well, but as it stands so far on the road, he has definitely been a bright spot for this team offensively when there have been struggles putting runs on the board. And that is going to do it for this episode. We will be playing another 6 games, a 3-game series against the Milwaukee Brewers, and then a 3-game series against the Washington Nationals. We will have some interesting matchups here. The big one, Joe Ross is always kind of giving me problems. I don't know why. Doesn't have great stuff, but he seems to get to me. Scherzer will get, which means if Scherzer leads, Strasburg will follow. With Burns as well, it's going to be a hard day hitting at the plate. That's fine. We'll see what we can do. See if we can find our way, at least after 12 games, to sit at 6-6. That would be ideal. If not, we'll deal with it. That said, thanks for watching. We'll have another episode out tomorrow, hopefully earlier, given all the things that I had going on today. Make sure that you sub to the YouTube channel here so you get notifications when the next video goes live. At least for the first week, there should be one daily. And then after that, it will be When I Play Franchise. I can kind of expound on that a little more as we go further along into the year. That said, thanks for watching. I will see you on Twitch later today.